What inspired this entire conversation is, by now I'm sure you're familiar with this, is this picture that I saw of a lovely Black woman hugged up and booed up with a white supremacist. With a, and this is not like people are alleging he's a white supremacist. They're calling him that. People are claiming he's that, but it's not true. Like, no, he is a open, happy, candid, happy-go-lucky white supremacist. He is happy to be he says that he's racist, and he thinks America should be racist. And so, again, what inspired this conversation was this picture that I saw a Black woman hugged up with a white, not just a white man. That's like, okay, whatever. With a white supremacist, a guy who says that we should be more racist. A guy, he said that when he was younger, he was listening to Hitler, going online and making threats about people being deleted. Like, that's what he did for fun. They're hugged up with this man. Tongues out, sending messages after, like, I'm so happy, this was so exciting, this was just so thought-provoking. Hugged up. And mind you, this is the same man that got Miss Pearly under fire. This is the same man that had all black women, panties in a bunch, because Lil Miss Pearly had the nerve to go and have a white conversation with a white man. I want you to remember that. Remember just a couple of months ago, when Black YouTube, Black everything was just, everybody was just up in arms because a white supremacist wouldn't have a conversation with a white woman about things that white people talk about behind closed doors, or at least white racist people talk behind closed doors, right? Just the world, just the whole YouTube was just shook. Everybody was, there was divisions and wars, and people were breaking out and saying, well, if you support Miss Pearly, then you're racist, or if you don't support her, then you are, just the war broke out. And a primary complaint that I saw was Black women being like, see, y'all Black men over here are you're bigging up this white racist bigot. Y'all Black men over here that made this and popular, this man, do y'all remember that? Tell me in the comments, do y'all remember that? Just a couple of months ago, he got Lil Miss Pearly things under fire. And listen, I'm not defending her. There are many things that she says that I adamantly disagree with. There's much about her content that I don't agree with. I'll say that. But I also mentioned a couple of months ago, I was like, y'all, I think this is some fake outrage. Because if we were actually really serious, if the community was actually really serious about some of these different concerns that Miss Pearly has raised, then the actions would be different. So a couple of months ago, I was like, I understand the feelings, but I think this is fake outrage. That was just my opinion. Now, fast forward, some of the same Black women who will go and say, oh, Miss Pearly, how dare you have a white supremacist on your platform? What's the reason? Now you got Black women hugged up and booed up with a white racist, a man who is happy to be racist. Again, I'm not making this up. I'm not just, I'm not insulting him. He's happy to be racist. You got a Black woman booed up with this dude. Just hugged up. Tongues out. Another picture I seen of twerking. Evidently they're saying a lady was twerking on him. Twerking. That's what I'm saying. Twerking on graves of our ancestors. Twerking on not like have you lost your mind? Ladies. Like, what is going on? My goodness. Anyways, so twerking on white supremacists. This I want y'all to see what inspired this conversation and the hypocrisy of just a few months ago. This same man had the Black YouTube in a bunch, and Black women were pulling this Black power raw. All y'all Black men and y'all Black manosphere over here pushing up white Pearly and white racist Pearly, and look y'all, she turned your back now with white supremacists. Now you got Black women up there booed up with a white supremacist for attention. So that, again, that is a backdrop.